Self-care, man. Self-care.
I'm waking up early in the morning, get my hustle on. If you go to war with me, I hope your money long. Your money long. Told him I ain't here for the games or you sing along. If there's money out here, I can't eat, then we can't get along.
I can hear you, Jamal.
Get along. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I hear you.
What's good, boy?
There we go.
What's good?
Did the video not just play?
Yeah, it did.
No, we
Oh,
live.
okay.
I just couldn't hear you for a second. Where's our
Oh,
background
okay.
music?
Let's get it.
Throw our background instrumental on.
I'll throw something on back here. Come on, black background music. Can you hear it yet? Can you
Nah.
hear it? All right.
Nah.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix that real quick. Oh, there it is. I hear it now. So yeah, man, we haven't been on for a little bit. You know, we've been on our working man, taking daddy daycare, bills paid shit. So I think the last show that me and Biz did together was after the All-Star break. So now
That's right.
this is pretty much the stretch run for the NBA. So I wanted to get into Kevin Durant. He's been out for shit, man. I don't know the exact date, but I want to say he's been out for at least 2 months, right?
I think it was like 3 weeks.
It seems like it's 3
Sure?
weeks. It seems like
forever.
longer
It
than
seems
that,
like
right?
forever, bro.
Yeah, it has though. It seemed like he'd been sitting down, but then they had the All-Star break thrown in there. So
Got you. So right now,
Dude, you hear the background music? We don't hear the background music.
You don't hear the background music? I could hear it. But, hold on, I'll fix it real quick.
yeah, I hear it off. I hear it off that. I hear it off that mic getting sturdy. But yeah, Kevin Durant, he back with a force. I like the Suns over there in the West. What they doing, but you know they got to play defense, and we gonna see when we gonna get into it. When do y'all get up here?
You hear it now?
I mean, I feel. To be honest, are we gonna grant them Kings of the West already though? Because I'm hearing this every day. Kings like I'm getting my jersey. I'm getting my jersey ready in my hat. I'm doing this. I'm like, what are we doing?
As long as Chef Curry's still in the kitchen, like as long as Chef Curry's still in the kitchen, you still got to deal with that.
Yo, they got to give us that matchup. They got to give us that matchup.
By all means,
By all means. They got to, man. That's what we want to see. I wanted to see him and Kyrie go against them in the finals, but I never got it, man. So they got to give us Steph Curry and the Warriors versus Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Now, if Kevin Durant, right? Let's say Kevin Durant and the Suns sweep the Warriors. Is this narrative of Steph Curry being that guy over him gonna still continue?
Nope.
Nah, he still got to play catch up. He still needs 4 of them things.
Yeah, you got to listen, bro. You got to be. Listen, we're going. I wish we had the elephant in the room. You hear what I'm saying? But we're going to address that right now. Yo, bro, he cannot win with his own team. Like, what I mean is, we go to Brooklyn and we get Harden, we get Kyrie. Oh, well, we're hard to get out of here. We want this Kyrie. You can't win. And what happens is, right, we always find a way to blame the other player and not blame KD, who's supposed to be this killer, that's supposed to be the next level under LeBron and him, is supposed to have been had his own. He's going to super teams to get. I ain't saying Phoenix is a super team, but what I am saying is they have a overly well-established point guard that knows the game. He knows what offenses you're running. He knows what defenses you're running. He knows exactly everybody's weaknesses. You have an amazing knockdown shooter, clutch player in Devin Booker, and you have great role players. Right. Does it remind you of Golden State? Minus the shooting.
Because
But Katie, you went through a team that was 73-9 the previous year, bro. They did not need you. But you went there to take the easy path. You got
it's definitely starting to look like he's taking that easy road there. Like he trying to get to that easy road there because like look at every formula. Like you can say he in the kitchen whipping like a stir fry. Like you done built a super team with Harden and you and up there in the Nets and Kyrie. You came from Golden State where they was already efficient. Now you going over to the Suns where they just need something to help them push them over the edge. Like, when are you going to stay somewhere and build for yourself? Like,
at all, they just needed a score. Phoenix just needed another big man that can score, and they just happened to get a 6'11", 7-foot small forward that can handle the ball and shoot like a shooting guard. That's all they was literally missing. We can honestly say that's all the Phoenix was missing was that guy. They got that guy. Well,
I don't know. I feel a little different, man, because I feel like if he wins a championship with the Suns, that'll be his team because he put him over the top. And it's not like the Suns already won a chip. They gave up 50. They lost by 40 points in game whatever. What was it? Game 7? Just last year.
Okay. Here's my question, though, bro. To that, right? Here's my question to that. You say that it'd be his team because they pushed him over the hump to get a ring. So hold on. In that case, you can say Golden State was his team because they needed him to push them over the top of LeBron.
That's a fact, but they already won a ring. So it was like, yeah, we need you, but we already won without you.
Exactly, but if they went without him, but Steph went out his way to go recruit him. So we need you to beat them. If we have them, we're gonna win. They knew this.
And then low key, Durant did kind of fall into the Suns' lap, but still, the situation that he's coming from, like it's still a great situation for him on a playoff run. And then is he gonna settle down in there? Because Chris Paul, if they win a chip, Chris Paul's out of there. Like
he's gone.
Yo,
he's
out of there. He's out of there.
Trio is this.
I think Chris Paul will try it one more time. I think he'll get one and try it one more time. And if he don't get it next year, if they get one this year, he'll try again next year. If they don't, he's going to go out, bow gracefully.
He's already on the Players Association. Derek Fisher, he get one, he's out of there.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. Yo, if after this season,
I can't argue it.
Yo, after this season, I'm telling you, bro, Kyrie's gonna go to Phoenix.
Kyrie? No.
Yes. Absolutely.
I think Mark Cuban's the type of guy, man. He ain't gonna let him go.
You think he's gonna pull out that bag for him?
Yeah, I think his pockets is deep. I think his pockets is deep enough to make Luka and Kyrie happy at the same time.
Yeah,
I think they should trade Luka, man.
It depends on how Dallas' season go. On how Dallas' season go. Dallas has to end up having a great season, having a long run in the playoffs. Mark gonna give him that money, but if
that's true.
Snub season, Kyrie's free. He's gonna test the market and try to go places and see what's up. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, definitely, I agree
with that, but it's not going good so far, man. And I was high on them when they first got together. I said, "Oh, that's a better Jalen Brunson for him." But
Dallas, and don't stop the fact that they don't play no defense.
None. They don't have a rim protector or nothing neither. Powell's not getting it done, bro.
Nah, he's not
at all.
And so like in the NBA, like you can't have a great game every night. So
yeah, that's a fact. So I mean,
unless you Joker,
you're the right. You're the Vegas guy, man. So what's the odds looking like for them? Are they the favorite, Phoenix?
Actually, like I could look it up. Like they're not the favorite, but I believe they're in the top 10. They're probably somewhere around like a plus 250 or something like that, or a plus 400. Like if I could next time I'll tap in. Next time I'll tap in on my laptop so I could look right in the betting app. But their number definitely dropped. So I would imagine them probably somewhere like a plus 250 or something right now. Phoenix to win it all. The Suns.
I'm about to look right now.
We're going to look it up right now. Phoenix,
I would imagine it to be somewhere plus 150?
Plus 450.
450? Oh, okay. So they still giving them some nice gas. Like, honestly, they still giving them a lot of gas to come out the West, but the West is packed.
They got the best odds out of the West. Right now,
the West is packed, though.
They like Milwaukee and Boston, I see.
And Devin Booker's a head case.
The thing with these guys, I already know, man. What's going to happen is whoever they face, like probably in the Western Conference Finals or the second round, Chris Paul's going to get hurt. And they're going to be like, yo, we needed Chris Paul. That's going to be the narrative.
And Devin Booker going to go ice cold.
He does go ice cold sometimes. He does go ice cold.
That's why they got KD to make sure he don't, when he starts to look like he's getting chilly, KD going to take over.
What's your take on Ayton?
Ayton, this was crazy. This is my belief. I believe Ayton, if Ayton can resemble his game after Bam Adebayo a little bit, he'll fit in perfectly. Because Bam is one of them guys that, if you need me to rebound, play defense, okay, I'll get my points off the boards. Or you need me to score, I'm gonna go score. Ayton has ability, but
you hear Bam's name? Bam got that African in his blood. Like Ayton got to hit the weight room. Like if he don't hit the weight room, like
I get it.
That's that.
But that's why I said he just has to have that mentality though. Like know what your game is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
absolutely.
You are a good rebounder,
Caribbean, right?
You are a good rebounder. You have a somewhat good mid-range shot. Use that ability, but when you got KD, who's a mid-range shooter, a three-point shooter, Devin Booker, who's the same, you need to know that's not your game now. Your game should be back to the basket, low post shit, and try to get your money on the boards now.
And honestly, like with the coaching that's going on over there, and I love Monty like as a coach because like his philosophy, the way he approaches the game, but the way that you hear him talking to Ayton, like if you want your big man to be down there in the paint, really killing stuff, like. He be talking to Ayton like, it's all right, man, is that? And Ayton, they get in his head too, and then he come out there and be softer than Sharman. Like, so it's crazy.
It's true. It's true. Listen, learn your pick and roll game with Chris Paul, because Chris Paul's going to be your way to your money right now for him.
He should be one of the top big men, man, at this point. Like, he was the number one pick, what was it, 2017? Oh, no, I don't hold me to that. 19, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Right. Wherever he was.
And I've been nothing but a fan of Ayton too, like since he came into the league, because you're just a skilled big man is just like not what you're gonna see like around the rim, like a lot coming out right now. That has a pure big man game. Like I'm not chucking no threes. Like I'm gonna be around this 6 feet right here doing damage.
Yeah. That's what needs to be his game. But he needs to get in the weight room for that. But that needs to be his game.
I mean,
I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. Like,
listen, I believe this, right?
I feel like he's underachieving, man.
This is what I do believe, though. I don't believe Phoenix gets to the Western Conference Finals.
It all depends on the matchups. If they place you, I think they'll get. Remember,
listen, you know who's gonna bump them?
Golden State.
If they beat you, who's gonna bump them? Memphis. If they run into a team like Memphis that got a bunch of young heart, I'm telling you, them boys got something to prove. Because once Ja hears the chant, when he talked that shit, he don't worry about nobody but Boston. Then everybody around him, they started whooping it on him. Them boys is taking it serious now.
But honestly, too, man, Ja done put Ja might be ready for the moment, but he done put a lot of spotlight on Grizzlies, like to really have to live up to a lot of expectations. Like,
but listen, Phoenix might get bumped by them. They're not going to the Western Conference. We're going to see a weird team in the West. Two weird teams in the Western Conference we're not used to, like Denver and like fucking Denver and Memphis or something. That's what we're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see some weird shit in the Western Conference.
So what we saying about what we saying about the Clippers then? Because that's somebody that I feel like nobody could let them fade to the black a little bit, like in the Western Conference, and it can happen just because of the storylines. Like,
yeah, no. The only people that can beat the Clippers, I feel like, are the Clippers. But there's so many things that can beat them between themselves. At any moment, they could be that team that just once they click, they beat by 20 plus. Literally,
True.
They got shooters. They got
anybody.
They got a great coach. Like they literally got a team. If they get clicking, they can beat everybody by 15 plus. They can beat the best of the best. But
they got a bench. Anybody
get in their head. Start letting the media get in their head. Injuries start piling up with Kawhi and all this weird shit. Game load management to the playoffs and shit. Then it's gonna be for them to momentum, man.
And you know what I was thinking too, Biz? And I was thinking about this like when it comes to Kawhi. Like after his injury, like he does all this load management. Like, is he really like injured worse than they like really were saying? Like, you know, that's why they doing the load management, but to keep that face of the NBA and the face of the teams, like, and superstar, to keep that money making machine rolling, like, because it's real weird to me if you're healthy, and you making this push to get a chip, like, why you don't want to play? Like,
right? How do you?
And your team is like floating, like,
and what they doing? Yeah, they went and got Westbrook to take up off the pressure of us asking for Kawhi more. All right, Russell, let's see what Russell can do now. That's what we're doing. It's like, let's take our eye off of Kawhi chilling low management. Russell's here. See what Russell can do. Take some of that eye off Kawhi and let Kawhi get a little bit of Listen, I like that. I like Russell being there, even though me personally, I would have rather Russell go to Chicago. But I get it. You want to stay with a team that's in the playoff running still, not where you have to go on a run to get to the playoff. I get it. So, like,
ain't no biz. Think about it. Russell Westbrook, he ain't got nothing to lose now. He ain't got nothing to lose.
There's no more excuses for him.
Like, low key, Russ, since he could be the third option, if Russ don't say a word, and he don't come out there looking like he about to eat like somebody's kid on the other sideline, he could really just go crazy and just do him and play his game.
Play his game. Ain't got nothing to worry about at all.
But he be out there looking like he gonna pop kids' balloons and stuff. Like, you just need to relax.
No, that's a good segue right there. Cause did y'all see this?
Come on.
Yeah.
So hold on. So he punched the 17-year-old that was flashing a gun.
Ja Morant accused of punching.
No, he did both.
Oh, and flashing a gun.
Yeah, comma. That's a continuation.
Yeah, that's an N one.
All right.
N1.
I didn't know, because if a 17-year-old pulled a gun out on me, and I got the chance to knock him out, I'm knocking his ass stone cold out. You hear what I'm saying?
And like, honestly, when I was looking into the story too, I heard the 17-year-old might have like gave him, might have hit him or something, like, and then they had some words. Like,
was giving him the words.
Yeah, like, and then they had some words, like.
He's about to be with Young Thug in a minute.
Well, it's gonna be Los Angeles Clippers. It's gonna be Los Angeles Clippers.
That's what I was trying to tell you. So, I mean,
man,
what about Denver, man? How do you feel about Denver, bro? Like, are they're? I mean, I wanted to save it for the overrated, underrated, but how you feel about Denver?
Man, like,
I mean, we can still do it.
I think Denver, as when you talk about complete teams, they're definitely a complete team, but they don't keep the intensity on the defensive side. Like, that's like really their downfall, is that they don't keep it intense. Like, they can lock you up, but that's not their focus, though.
Got you.
Like their focus isn't to be a defensive team. Like they're trying to get points up on you first and then try to lock you up. Like if they were actually focused on defense the whole time, it'll be crazy.
They can't give that man another. You can't give that man another MVP, man.
Nah, I don't think he's trying to. He's trying, but I don't think they're gonna give it to him.
They're gonna give it to him, bro.
Either with that, they probably will, but I don't know. Man. I don't want to say that. If Luka's got to keep playing how he's doing, Luka's gonna be right there.
Nah, he's out of there. You know
what I'm saying?
I would give it to Embiid before him.
Honestly, I think Embiid did get like if they don't give it to Jokic, they got to give it to Embiid because like maybe last year. I don't know. I don't know, man. That old man, Luka remind me of the uncle, like where he brings you in the backyard. He's like, let me come show you a couple of moves and put 20 on you real quick, and you be like, I didn't even think that was going in. You just keep saying that over and over, like that ain't going in.
I can't stand him.
Wow.
I can't stand Luka. I was talking about Jokic. I think that Embiid is a better player than Jokic. When he goes up against him, it's a body.
Oh, excuse me, Jokic. That's what I meant. My bad.
And when they go against each other, it's a body bag. And I just think he's more talented on the defensive end. So Jokic is crazy on the offensive end. He's like an amazing passer. He can hit the three, but Joel Embiid may not be the level of passer, but he's a better shooter, I think. He's more dangerous on the block. And defensively,
you gotta on that block, it's like that's
being dangerous on the block is more than just scoring points on the block.
No, that's a fact.
The block is literally Joker is way better on the block. Joker sees the whole court.
Yeah.
Joker knows he's gonna score his own points, but the way he's observing the court and dribbling, you're like, this motherfucker's trying to hit somebody cutting. The next thing you know, he's doing a spin move, hitting you with a reverse, or he's not his court vision from the low post is different, man.
Yeah, totally agree. Because
scoring ability, Joel Embiid got him beat because Joel Embiid can back him down, or he can turn around and 3-point you and size you up. But as far as getting the ball all around and scoring, Joker got that man beat. Because as a big man, it's the transition of the game. As a big man, now you have to have that. You can't just.
And then how crazy is that to have like 12 assists and 18 rebounds?
Yeah,
and have 14 points. So that means you could have scored more points, but you put more effort into other shit.
But you don't think it's more amazing the way Westbrook did it, and they wasn't awarding him MVPs when he was doing the triple-double thing? They gave him one MVP.
Because it's a center doing it, bro. When you look at the point guard,
it's harder for a guard to do it.
We've seen it already with Oscar Robertson. I ain't seen
it. I ain't see that one.
NBA has it in records and on video that it's been done already by a guard. Do you know what I'm saying? So to see a big man, nonetheless, hold on. Let's put it out there. Nonetheless, a white big man. Let's put it out there.
True.
This type of shit, we're like, yo, whoa.
But Westbrook was driving the team straight into a loss and get that triple double. Like literally straight into a loss and get that triple double. Like, I don't care if you got your triple double, homie. We out here losing.
Yeah. Like, bro, what I'm gonna say is,
no.
Off that
he was
team,
getting triple doubles. They was winning.
You take Joker off Denver, and boy, them boys they gonna be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You take Joel Embiid off Joel Embiid off the Sixers. I ain't gonna say they gonna be in trouble. They still got Maxey.
But they gonna be in trouble.
They're gonna be in trouble as far as a big man presence. But they're not gonna be in as much trouble as Denver's gonna be in if Joker leaves. We'll see the differential. Harden will pick it up.
Yeah.
Harden will just average about
37 a game. Like Jamal Murray is nothing, man.
No, bubble Jamal Murray is nothing. We haven't seen him yet.
He doesn't listen. Jamal Murray.
He hasn't showed up yet.
He doesn't do nothing really into the playoffs. He really doesn't do nothing to the playoffs. Watch in the playoffs, 50 burgers. Watch.
But this is what but hold on.
That was only in the bubble.
Because he was injured. He was injured the year after. He was injured.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that other Jamal, he ain't came back yet.
But this is what I told Duya. I said, yo, because me and Duya had this discussion our last show actually. I was like, yo, I'm not risking Jamal Murray. He gave us a great bubble year. He gives us playoff Jamal Murray. You can give us playoff Jamal Murray through the whole season. If playoff Jamal Murray showed up through the whole season, he would literally have the greatest season ever.
You would have to put him up there in top 5 point guards in the league if he played like bubble Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he's only been in the playoffs 2 years.
Jamal Murray had one of the best playoff runs.
He's only been in the league, I think, like 4 or something like that.
Yeah, 5. This would be his 5th year. So he
made the
playoffs twice with him.
In 5 years, he had one of the best playoff runs in NBA history. And no one can argue. We can literally pull up the stats on these games. He was giving the Lakers was panicking.
Yeah.
Lakers were panicking.
Yeah.
You hear me? Lakers ran through every team. And we got to Denver and was like, damn, we got to play these boys. Holy shit, this boy Jamal, they didn't give a fuck about no Joker.
In
Joker
2020,
didn't exist in LeBron's mind. Joker didn't
exactly.
exist in LeBron's mind. It was Jamal Murray. We stopped Jamal.
No,
we
and
got
you don't think
so that's a great point right there, Biz. So like the development of Joker over the last 2 years to where he's at right now. Can Denver really be overrated then?
No, because look at this. This is a take I'm gonna give you. Do you notice that they picked the man damn near last in the All-Star game? He don't got the respect of his own of the players. They picked him last.
But man, it goes into that scripting of what that game was about. Like Joker even said it himself. Like I wouldn't even pick me. Like. It's about the flash and all that. Like he's not coming out there and give you. We ain't watching the All-Star game to watch Joker go down there and kill the clock with mad post moves.
Yeah, that's true. He could bring the ball up. He could give us maybe a behind the back or something.
Behind the back or something.
He want him to go down there and dream shake for 18 seconds.
Yeah.
Damn, Philadelphia is killing Miami without Joel Embiid. My boys is in trouble, man.
Oh yeah, that was a setup right there. Like they hit that with the game time decision too. Like that was a setup. Harden's probably going off too, ain't he?
I just turned to it because the Phoenix game went off. 76ers winning 93-75. Jeez, Miami's doing bad this year, man. They got to make some moves next year, because,
I thought Adebayo was gonna go off. I thought Harden was gonna go off that game. Definitely looking at my Knicks continue to do their thing. The underdog keep coming through. Like what I mean, we ain't the underdog no more.
Yeah, the Knicks, man, they're the surprise. I gotta give. I would say the Knicks or the Kings. I would give it to Mike Brown for Coach of the Year, because the Kings are a huge surprise, man. I didn't expect them to be number 3 in the West.
I get it. Well, let's be even more honest. Let's be even more honest. No one even thought the Knicks would be in it.
Facts.
Just like the Kings.
And honestly, when they gave Jalen Brunson that money, and Jalen Brunson's size, they was like, no way.
I like Jalen Brunson, man. He goes for me, man. I like
him. Yeah.
I thought he was nice in Dallas, man. And then they got Josh Hart. They should have traded RJ Barrett and them guys for Mitchell, man. They fucked up with that. If they traded Mitchell, it would be a top 3 right now.
We wouldn't be the same team. Donovan Mitchell's a black hole, man. He's stunting Darius Garland's growth, man. You see what Garland was doing last year?
That's true.
He can't even get off like he wants to because Donovan Mitchell needs the ball in his hand.
True.
Nah,
that's a good point, man.
But Donovan, But you know this about Donovan Mitchell when you get him. What do you mean? You know he's a star. He's one of them players that need the ball in his hand to get busy. Gane is 70.
71 he gave you.
But, you know, at the same time, though, you being the Cavs, like, you have LeBron on your roster, and then you, like, so you're searching for a superstar. Like, that's how I felt about that Cleveland move. Like, you're searching for a superstar, and it might stunt the growth. Like, Kevin Love got up out of there for a reason.
Yo, listen, and he's gonna eat where he's at.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna eat.
I wish Cleveland could move down to 6. We could slide up into 5 seed. The Knicks move up to 4, and we get y'all out of there, man.
Yo,
nah, Miami is a ticket killer, but it ain't going down though. Miami, they got great defense, but Jimmy Butler.
I don't know what's going on.
You can't play that slow paced game in this shooting NBA flow league right now. It's a flow league.
That's
they
true.
don't got enough flow on the Heat. Like Hero plays into the flow, but they don't got enough flow. Like they slow it down too much. Like a lot of their games is low scoring, and you come out there and somebody go on that first half run on you. Like I don't care. They put 30 McNuggets on your head in the first half. Like that's a hard hill. That's a hard hill to climb.
No, that's a fact. We could lose to Atlanta in the play, and if we stay in where we are right now at 7, and Atlanta stays at 8, or Toronto stays at 8, we could easily lose to one of them two in a play-in situation. You're not losing to Atlanta.
You're not losing to Atlanta. Oh yeah, we said it at the same time. Yeah, Atlanta, they about to blow that project up.
They blowing that project up as soon as the season's over. Everybody gone.
Everybody's gone. Yeah,
Young to be out of there. I said that. I expect him to go to Toronto.
Where you said he go. Trey's gonna go exactly
Toronto.
Where you said he should go. Yes, he is.
Toronto,
right up
or Toronto might, I could see Toronto giving up Van Fleet, like because like they paid Van Fleet all that money, so like to absorb Trey's money, like is one of those.
It's like it's OG and Fleet equal Trey's money.
Yeah, true.
So that's why I say they're gonna probably trade him for those two guys, and then like Van Fleet could play with Murray. I think Murray and OG could play together. Like I think all those dudes could play together. I think it would be a better fit. And they've been trying to trade Van Fleet for damn near a year and a half. I don't understand why. He's one of I think he's a solid point guard.
Bro.
I think Larry, you can get him out of here, man. Get Kyle Lowry. I wish they had amnesty still. I wish they still had an amnesty.
They put Kyle Lowry on vet status now. They be calling him an NBA vet. I'm like, dang, they did that quick.
Shit, he's 38.
You've been
37 or something.
He a vet. He got a ring.
Yeah, as soon as you get that ring, you a vet. Like,
vet.
No, they tried to say he's the best Toronto Raptor of all time. I say, yo, they gotta stop this thing.
They gotta chill with it.
Stop this.
Yeah, they wilding. They wilding with that.
These people don't be knowing sometimes.
Why
the guys
did that in 1 year? Why came and did that in 1 year? Vince Carter technically is the best player.
Vince Carter is the best.
Yeah. After Vince, Kawhi did that in 1 year.
I think Chris Bosh still the best Raptor of all time.
Damn, Chris Bosh. Wow. Over Vince.
You forgot Chris Bosh pre-Miami? Like what he was doing up there was
mini dreads,
ridiculous.
Little dreads?
Little dreads.
We used to call him the real Raptor. Look at this nigga built
He looked like a Raptor. Word.
Yeah. He was giving out. They was giving like 7 seed vibes though. Like I don't know. Vince was. I gotta give it to Vince.
Vince put him on the map, but Chris Bosh took him to the next level.
Well, I forgot all about Bosh. I ain't gonna lie, but because I forgot about Bosh, he's got to be second to me. Then Kawhi. Lowry's far from the best. Lowry's far from
fact.
Toronto Raptor player.
Fact.
Damian Stoudemire was better than him.
I don't get it.
Damian Stoudemire was better than him.
Oh wow, Mighty Mouse.
Damian Stoudemire was better lefty. He was better
I
than
like
him.
what Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse made me, and when they had Isaiah Thomas, Mighty Mouse, yeah, he was nice. I can't even lie, he was nice over there. He's better than Lowry, yeah, definitely.
Left-handed killer.
Yeah, he was nice. Yeah,
and you know what it is? It's that whole like going as soon as you get to Toronto, like getting shipped up there, but they got a chip, so it's like one of those like. But I guess it ain't never gonna be fair because it's not the primary sport up there. So,
right. Well, shit, they love it up there though. They love their Raptors, man.
No, right? I'm just saying how they kind of get looked over still, like in the state wise. I don't like the way that light is behind, but in the states wise, like in being like an actual team that is legit, like you know what I mean? Because it keeps cycling players, and more they really are up there in the East, like.
Yeah, no, they definitely are, but they I don't know, man. They got one of the best GMs in Jerry, so I expect them to. I expect them to do something. What about Portland? Is Portland even in the runnings? I'm trying to see. Oh, Portland right now is out of the play-in tournament. They're a game above the Lakers.
Damn.
And the Lakers literally you know if I knew how to do that editing and all that, I'll take the dude from that movie Samuel L. Jackson from Unbreakable and put that hair right on top of AD. Mr. Glass.
Yeah, man. Come on. Yo, he's out again tonight and I think they're losing.
Yeah, they down 3. Like I loved the Thunder tonight because that unit over there, they was just giving somebody a good game the other night and they lost by 10.
Lakers down 3?
Yeah. Without Shai Gilgeous too, man.
Without Shai, yep.
He was pissed too. He's like, "Yo, I got something for LeBron next time." So
can we get on to our next topic then? Because
the Lakers are they going to make it?
Off into that, yo.
Man, the Lakers are going to make the playoffs?
I thought they were at first.
Nah.
Ciryl, play Boys to Men into the road. Fuck are you talking about?
I've been said the Lakers. I just don't see the Lakers making the playoffs.
Yo, I did. I was high. Oh, look at the team. They got they got this one. They got they about to go. They about to go right on home. That project.
Yo, you know what's funny though?
Over.
We done seen LeBron
twist. Guys, breaking news.
We done seen.
Not gonna be a Laker.
Oh yeah, definitely. We done seen LeBron twist his ankle, have a high ankle sprain, almost break his joint like in the game. He has some injury, and I'm a LeBron guy. LeBron's my guy. He has some injury where the next day where he's on social media, this sucks. I said, oh man, they done wrote the rest of the script for the year. That's it for the Lakers right there. That's the excuse. That's the excuse right there. Well, if LeBron would have never got it hurt, we would have made the playoff, like, because we made the right move. Oh, that's filthy.
Yeah, because I remember when he broke the record, he took his shoe off and was like, "Oh, foot hurt." Da 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 da. It might be that time, man. He might not see Bronny and them boys, man.
He is. No, he is
not making that far.
Oh yeah, he is. Whatever he's doing right now is playing into that. Thank you, Biz. Like, but bro, it's history. Like, when's the next time we gonna see another 100 years? We ain't gonna see it. Like, so.
Oh, pay a doctor.
Nah, that's true. We never seen a player play with his son, right?
Besides in baseball.
Yeah, baseball's the only thing.
One team doctor to say he's done for the season. All right, I done saved the season. Now I can go keep my body healthy for another season. Yo, bro, he's wasting time until his son get there.
And Bronny, and he only giving him 1 year in college, like, so.
One. Listen, AD's not gonna be a Laker, and then we might not see LeBron as a Laker next year.
Yeah.
Would you trade AD to the Bulls for DeRozan and some pieces like DeRozan and Levine? I think Levine makes too much for that though. It would have to be like DeRozan and like Caruso and some pieces.
DeRozan, Caruso, and Vujacic. Send them all over here. And we need hold up. And since your boy over here, Rudy Gobert gets 7 first-round picks, we need 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, for real.
He's trash. You heard Bam Adebayo? Bam Adebayo's like, man, I should have won Defensive Player of the Year the last 2 years. He's like, Rudy Gobert's not good. He's like, he's trash when it comes to the playoffs. And he was like, Marcus Smart can't guard all 5. Marcus Smart fired back at him today and was like, I blocked your shit, man. I don't know how I can't guard all 5.
Rudy Gobert looked like them joints from Sega when you used to play Battletoads. You used to be able to beat them joints up and take their leg off.
Yo, man.
Take their leg off and use it as a weapon, and both of his hands is made out of rubber gloves.
Come on,
it's crazy because like certain players could just disappear for the season and we don't give a shit. Like how Kevin Durant was out and we were like, damn, when is he getting back? When is Steph Curry coming back? Karl Anthony Towns been out forever, and I don't know when he's coming back or nothing, and nobody cares.
No, not at all. Not one.
You know what? You know why? Because they don't got to think about how they messed up that team for the next 6-7 years while he's not playing.
Bro, listen, I'll care when he gets traded because he need to go. And not because he sucks, not because of that. Not because of that, just because I want to see him play for somewhere else. He deserves to go somewhere else. He's one of the
team is messed. The team is messed up. Yeah, the team is messed up. He's not. I want to see him. He'll achieve nothing else down there.
Yeah, bro. I want to see him do good, man. So I don't want him to sit there and be fucking suffering. Fuck that.
And honestly, with Big Cat, and I can't even say out the way, but with a better opportunity, Ant-Man and Gobert could do the Donovan Mitchell 2.0 thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could build a much better team that way. But that move to put Gobert down there, like, it's...
Get it better.
Man, he's a pothole. Like, he's clogging the paint.
Yeah, get it together, man. That's a fact, man. Get it together. They got to get together. But, yeah, Lakers not making it to the playoffs.
Nah, Lakers, they're going to be Disney World.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that they're gonna get in there, man, at the 8th seed. I'm gonna give them the 8th seed, and they're gonna get Denver out of there.
Nah. Like even if LeBron tries to go full tilt with the injury and come back, like the key to the Lakers is AD, man. That's the key.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It definitely is. I mean, right now, if Oklahoma City beats them, they're going to be tied at 12 or 13, whichever you want to look at it. So they'll be tied. Then they got to leapfrog Portland. They're not making the 6th seed. They're not making that. But I could see them making the playoffs, the play-in, because Utah, I don't believe in them. And New Orleans just can't get healthy, man. So they could get that.
I was waiting for that New Orleans call out because that's a dangerous team, fully healthy, man.
It is a dangerous. Yeah. I had Zion. Yo, man, I'm starting to lose faith in him, man. I thought Zion was going to lead the league in scoring this year. When he plays, he's a problem. But
man, that's too much, man. They need to fire his personal chef, yo. Like he's still like his personal chef is still cooking with too much butter.
Yeah, he's down there in the bayou eating all that good gumbo.
Yeah, that's why I said in New Orleans, all that butter. Now you need butter substitute because he'll be doing much better because that's a lot of weight that he keeps landing on. Like you know,
how much
we seen that? We seen
80 or something.
Man, he's over 250.
Yeah, he's definitely over 250.
He's over 250.
I'm 230. He gotta be over 250.
And there's somebody else that had, like, I hope it don't happen to Zion, but there's somebody else that happened to, like, where they wait, it just really took their athleticism away, and like they're still nice, but
he's built like Charles Barkley. If he could bench it right, sit down like Barkley did.
He just gonna hit the boards like
Barkley.
You know what I was thinking about? Larry Johnson.
Larry
that's a good call right there. Grandma Mom was a little more in shape, but I see the game. That's definitely a Grandma Mom. I definitely see that. That man put on a dress. I didn't know about it that back then, the emasculation and all this. They put that man in a dress. That was messed up, man. I didn't even realize it. I just thought it was funny.
He was respecting Grandma Mom whooping ass on the court.
Right. He gave us the first Medea, really. That was like the first
Medea. Word. For real.
Yeah, he gave us Medea.
Yeah, that color. Yeah, I can't front. I definitely had the Hornet starter.
Yeah, with the React juice in it. Yeah, I had them shits. React juice. Oh, yo, well, how do y'all? All right, we saw, this weekend they roasted me because I put up the script for the Jake Paul fight and it went a whole different way. But when I put it up, I got it from the Bleacher Report. So when I see it from a reputable site, I didn't necessarily read that it was a joke. So that leads me to go and get into some real fighting. And then this fight is this week, John.
Yeah, this is this weekend. It's good to show some love, like to the MMA world. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of cats that watch the show that really about that MMA life in real life. But we got John Jones versus Ciryl Gane. John Jones been out of the fight world for 3 years, bulking up, because pretty much he said there was nobody in light heavyweight that can mess with him. So I'm gonna go up to heavyweight, and it was supposed to be him and Ngannou, but Ngannou, they didn't pay him. They wasn't paying him right, and so it's gone. But I really think John Jones, best fighter ever, best fighter on the planet.
Is he the best fighter ever?
Third round knockout.
I don't know too much about MMA like that.
Third round knockout.
Like to understand, so do you? He got two brothers, and he right up there from Endicott, New York.
Yeah, no, I know the brothers. The brothers is football players.
And John Jones, he's D1 scholarship to one of the best colleges in the nation, in Iowa, I believe, for wrestling.
Okay.
So as much as he been doing it since high school, as far as being an athlete, with and Gane,
the elephant in the room though, man. He be playing with his nose and stuff, man.
Yeah, it's just...
let me tell you what type of athlete John Jones is. John Jones goes and sniffs a quart of cocaine the night before a fight. He go out there and whoop the nigga's ass. That's what type of fighter. Let's cut the night.
Mike Tyson.
Jones went out and sniffed a quarter ounce of cocaine, a quart of cocaine, 7 grams. He was out partying all night. Didn't sleep. Man. Got 4 hours of sleep and went out and beat somebody that was contending for his belt.
And washed it down with a bottle of Henny.
After. Kept the party going.
What is this saying about Ken Shamrock and these dudes?
Yo, that's how
saying that John Jones is elevated. It's like this. Ken Shamrock and all them first guys, all them in the what's the one karate dude that they big on, everybody was big on, bro. That originally started this shit. Not Ken Shamrock, the brothers.
Gracie. Royce Gracie.
Gracie. The great them. They're like the Jordans and Birds of this.
I thought it was Silva. I thought he was the Jordan. Anderson Silva. Nah, they part of the new wave. Like the whole Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, they got a whole. They named the whole style of Jiu-Jitsu out of their family.
Like they're old, bro.
Remember, and the where UFC started at, I think I was about 8 years old. It came on at midnight.
I remember that.
It was coming out there with bamboo sticks and a barbed wire and all types of stuff.
Remember that? They banned it. Remember they banned it?
Yeah. So it's came a long way, but those families, and now when you talk about fighting and technique and all that stuff, John Jones is just another animal, how big he is, how strong he is,
Like I said,
how tall is he? He's 6'6"? 6'8"?
Yeah, 6'4" or 6'5" or something.
He's the LeBron James of UFC. Like, he came and changed the evolution, just minus the champion, just minus the losses. That bitch gets W's.
Yeah.
Should be throwing me off. I thought Kimbo Slice was gonna go in there and put in work. He was
hell no.
Man,
There's a difference between a street fighter and an MMA fighter, and you'll learn fast.
Yeah, I see. I seen it.
Especially if you got that wrestling background. Like that wrestling background is crazy.
So what's your favorite? Like y'all putting me on. Like I'm gonna start watching this MMA stuff. I never really got into it. So what's the best division? You think it's the heavyweight, light heavyweight, middleweight, or I don't know what the weights classes is like, even like that.
I want to go.
You gotta go with like lightweight feather, like around there.
I'm gonna say feather because above feather. What's Connor and them? Because they got a lot of Dylan Shaw.
I think that's lightweight.
Till, okay, yeah, like they got a lot of boys that are up in there too, man. Till
lightweight division is heavy.
Yeah. So Connor, I think stepped up to middleweight. I think he's fighting soon too. Like
I think
Connor.
Right now, I don't know. It's a mix right now because they got a bunch of fighters everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to make a name.
And like honestly, like they're trying to keep the heavyweight alive, but it's really the guys in lower weight, like that's coming out there throwing them hands, like
throwing them hands.
Okay. See, I gotta start
John
getting
Jones.
Stuff, man.
I'm going John Jones, 3rd round knockout. He gonna put that boy out in the 3rd. John is methodical. Like the first round he's gonna do all that testing out. Then 2nd round he's gonna make you think that you know what he's doing, and he gonna catch you with a swift one, and then he's gonna see you.
He's like a kicker. What does he give out? He puts you in one of them.
He gives out everything.
He can knock you out. With this knees, he can choke.
I'll kick you in the head. I'll choke you out. I'll choke you out standing up, like all that. Like
everything. Nigga beat Cormier
with
a damn stomach kick. Cormier said, I knew it was over.
I see the fight because Gane is probably gonna run from John Jones, and John Jones is gonna press him hard. So I see it probably going the distance. Gane ain't gonna put his chin out there. But he's gonna look beat up though. He's not going to the after party.
If John Jones is going up, I'm feeling like these dudes gonna try to throw that. Oh, he's not. His weight is different. He's not gonna be able to compete with us. It's different. But that's what they're gonna fuck up at. That's what I feel like Gane is gonna do. That's why I feel like he's gonna be like, oh, this thing is stepping up. Because you know how some of these heavyweights feel, Jay. They feel like it's an insult. Like, wait, you came up here, like. I know it's John
but
Jones,
just the size of John Jones though now, like with taking that 3 years off, and like it's a good thing to talk about on another day. But like, so UFC has USADA testing, like which is like similar to like the Olympics, like but they don't have the random pop-ups like the NBA and all that stuff. So these dudes could say, "Yo, I'm not competing," and they could go and get bulked up and use PEDs or stuff that's on the borderline of it, and then come back and be like, okay, I'm ready to start fighting now. Like,
wait a minute, come on, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's
like you see, like look at Conor McGregor, his last fight into current date when you get a chance.
Okay.
Like Conor McGregor probably his neck grew. His neck grew about 5 sizes.
Word.
So as a novice, getting into like becoming a fan of it or whatever, what's like a fight that I should go back and look at that would make me be like, oh, this is rough, man? Because I'm like a boxing dude. I'm waiting for Tank versus Garcia.
Man, I would say go look at John Jones highlight reel.
Period.
Really, if you want to see like good fights, like against high competition, all of John Jones highlight reel. He really hasn't fought nobody weak his whole career.
Wow. Whole career, bro. It's always been champions or number 1 contenders.
Yeah,
number 2 rank.
Title defenses, that's his whole career.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah. You caught it? I thought the mic was blocking it out.
No, let's get it. I'm ready.
All right, bro. All right. So we're gonna get we didn't really get to the overrated, but we got John Bev came with the he said Bones and Rampage. He said, okay, it's a classic. All right, I'll check it out, man. Yeah. But Bev, he wanted me to he wanted us to talk about the XFL, so I think that's a good one to come up for the next show. So I definitely want to talk about that. But yeah, man, that Sleepy Hollow.
yeah. I see y'all over there with the Walking Dead season 7.
Right. Man.
Yo, yeah, man. Yo, cause I be feeling like once I blink, I gotta hit snooze button. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Man, it's a little earlier over here.
Yeah, it's
but
not.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll be on the morning show and in the evening, so you know how early I get up. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a lot of sleep.
Yeah, nah. I was trying to fight it too. You can see the eyes is low, and it's not even. I don't even smoke no more, so it's just.
Yeah. But yo, I definitely appreciate y'all and the invite for the show. Definitely great show, bro. Keep doing your thing. But
yeah, I want you
to
do us, man. Just whenever you can, man. I thought you did a great job.
Whenever you can, we're gonna definitely, bro. Yeah, bro.
Whenever, man. I'm always down, man. I appreciate the insight. The involved, and especially when it comes to these sports, man. I'm tapped in on these every day, all sports. I mess with the hockey too. We in there.
Patrick Kane on the Rangers. Okay.
Live,
yeah, you seen that Patrick Kane coming to the Rangers. Rangers dangerous.
Yeah, that's rough.
We definitely gotta get him involved, man. We're gonna talk behind the scenes, man. Get active.
All right. Yeah.
But yo, y'all have a good night, man. Good looking, man. Shout out to y'all, bros.
Yeah.
But you crazy,
easy, bro. Appreciate
it. Go got some like some ladies. That shit don't even phase me. Whether you love or hate me, it's always fuck you pay me. Fuck you pay me.
You only hate me cause you hate me. You only hate me cause you hate me. You only hate me cause you hate me.
Whether you love or hate me, it's always I'm just staring in the mirror at the man that I become. And all the